never forget. Bobby McMorris presents part 2 of the Love, Lies, and Family Ties trilogy. Mama knows best, or does she? Come experience a powerful story filled with family, love, secrets, laughter, and real-life moments that will have you asking one big question. Does Mama really know best? It all happened Sunday, Mother's Day, May 10th, 2026 at 4:30 p.m. at the Joe Long Theater, located at 226 North Hackberry in San Antonio, Texas. Tickets are $35, but group discounts available for groups of 5 or more. To avoid Ticketmaster fees, get your tickets directly from the Carver box office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ticket delivery is also available. For more information, call 210-710-8996. So visit BobbyandMorris.com this Mother's Day. Bring the family, bring Mama, and come see. Mama knows best, or does she? Because sometimes survival sounds like love until it doesn't.
All right, everybody. Good afternoon or evening is one of those times going on right here. We are joined by Bobby himself and the cast, and you know, I feel like I know y'all. It really do, especially Walter, because Walter, you got I got your back. No matter if them lady would have rushed that stage, I've been right there helping you out. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Bobby, for people who don't know right now, let them know the play that you just put on Mother's Day.
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for having us again. And this is, it's always a pleasure to come on here. So, yes, we all feel the love and support that you have for us. So we do know you. So, so thank you. Yes, we had an exciting weekend. Wow, it was fun. It was amazing. It was actually the first time where we've done 2 shows back to back in 2 different cities. So we performed in Killeen, set up Tear Down, and then the next day brought it back home to San Antonio at the Joe Long Theater. And it was the biggest crowd we ever had. It was over 600 people. And I didn't even check the final numbers, but I know it was over 600 and almost nearly sold out. And I say that because that's important, because not only just myself with the writing and directing and other pieces, but the cast, we worked extremely hard. We've been together for a little time. This is the second installment of 3. And it just shows that truly hard work really pays off, and people are still talking about it. I'm still flooded with messages on wonderful sentiments and things on how they were drawn in and how they felt from that performance.
You know what I liked about it, I love to see the Black community come out. That really inspired me to see that, because I talk about it all the time. We need to support our own, and then for them to come out and look outside, look out in that audience and see all mouth. I said, now this is what it's all about. This they need to do this not just this one time, but every time, because we got talent here in San Antonio.
We do. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I just want to back up. I think I knew Bobby for a while. Was it Mr. Fix-It? Was it
probably so? Yeah, Mr. Fix. Well, I think it may have been a show or 2 before that, but Mr. Fix-It was right before Divorce Saved My Marriage. So that was 3 plays ago. So it could have been that one, but I thought it was before that, but it could have been Mr. Fix-It.
Okay. All right. So the cast. The first person I'm gonna pick on, Bobby, is gonna be Walter. He's the first one. I figured that if anybody need an angel, Walter needs one. Because I talked to Bobby the next day, and I said, Bobby, them ladies are still mad at Walter.
Right.
And but then I was saying before you came on, I said, that means he played his part.
Mm-hmm.
To have people in the audience to be like that, say, oh, I don't like it. He played his part.
Right.
and he showed the actor that he is, because it was believable. And you know what, Bobby? No matter what, he could went up to some ladies and said something. They still wouldn't believe him after after
Right,
that. You
right.
know.
I know. Well, and I won't share with you what he said in the dressing room, but but guess what? You can pick on him, but Walter's character is gonna be redeemed. He's gonna be redeemed coming up.
Glory, glory.
Oh boy, it was so. Walter, did you hear the crowd when they was messing with you?
Oh, oh, I did. Oh, I did. That it was, man. It was kind of crazy. Even after I apologized, like they did not want to hear it. They did not want any redemption for me. So that was kind of crazy. But I was
Yeah,
glad that they were into my character enough to even want to be involved and have their say so in my decision making, or at least my wife's decision making
yeah,
as it pertained to me.
yes. Now the
Yeah,
next
I
one.
heard
Go ahead.
I heard one lady shout out when he said, "I'm working on it." One lady said, "Oh, you really?" No, what she say? She said, "Yeah, right," something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Boy, that was
Mhm.
something else. Now, CT, you came here like a firecracker. I want my money. And she just came. She didn't want nothing else but her money. And are you the newest member on the cast, CT?
I am.
I am.
Can you hear? You can't hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear you
I
now.
am.
So how did it feel to get out there with new members? How did it feel like getting involved with everybody out there?
It was. I love the cast. I felt like I belonged in it. I just thought the cohesion was so good, and so I feel very blessed to be a part of that with these very talented, high caliber professionals, and to be able to be comparable and complement that. That was breathtaking for me.
Mm. 'Cause you was in and out real quick a couple of times. Like here she go,
Mhm.
there she go. You know what, Bobby?
Mhm.
I anticipated certain moves. I said, I know this gonna happen, but it didn't.
Mm.
You put a twist on it. It didn't
What you
happen
what?
because when you're out there watching, okay, this is what's gonna happen, and it didn't. I said,
Right.
okay, Bobby, you got me
What
on
what
this
what,
one.
what was you thinking was gonna happen? What you think you was gonna see?
I was thinking at one point when Walter was going to try to hide some stuff, and I turned around and said,
Hmm.
"Oh, so he's going to leave that piece of paper right there for his wife to see what he's been doing." And then
Hmm.
at the last minute, he came and got it. See,
Mm.
I thought I was going to sit there for her to come across and say, you're a black one, boy. Come here, let me talk to you. But it didn't happen like that. He went by and picked up. That's what I anticipated on him getting caught that way.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, but then he got caught by the nosy neighbor and Mr. Williams, Miss Jenkins and Mr. Williams.
Yeah, Miss Jenkins, a busybody. No
Oh
average.
yeah.
She came and said, "What was that part you said? He been in his car for 2 hours.
Yes.
For
Yes.
2 hours, he's sitting in his car. He's up to something."
Yes. I had to figure it out.
So, Miss Jenkins, since we on you,
Okay.
it, you came in there. Oh, you came in like a firecracker too. You came in there telling.
Yes.
And
Yes.
with you coming in and doing that, with your role in that, um, does that sort of put a spark or uplift the rest of the cast when you come in there, a ball of fire?
Yes, it does. It really does. It hypes everybody up. More so myself.
Mm.
And Bobby Big, come on, Miss Jenkins, get out there. Go. I'm like, okay, okay. Yeah.
Now, I need to talk to the wife. so patient, so humble.
Mm.
But girl, when that last straw hit and you came out, you had everybody out in the audience. Ooh, she does get upset. That was a side of you that we really haven't seen until this play. And when that side came out, the first time I said, "Oh, you don't mess with a sister."
Mm.
So,
Yes, I had to dig very deep to get that side to come out.
but you're not like that, right?
Oh no,
Are you
no.
sure?
No,
Can
calm, even natured,
Oh, but when you came out like that, you basically told everybody to get out, and they listened to you, and they left.
Well,
They left.
yeah, because Denise was just upset first at her husband. How you not gonna tell me something as major as this? And then everybody else had the nerve to know about it and not tell me and sit up in my house. So yeah, Denise had to bring that out and bring it out good because I'm pretty sure there are lots of people in the audience who may have maybe not the exact situation, but could have related to something similar in their own lives.
Well, that does hurt when everybody know
Mm-hmm.
your business and you don't. That makes you
Right.
feel like
Hmm.
you're a second class citizen and no respect and but you play that role good. I like that.
Absolutely. Well,
Hmm.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And Bobby,
Mm.
I gotta say this, Bobby. I called Bobby a nerd a couple of phone calls ago, but when he came
Hmm.
out with that outfit at the end, it solidified being a nerd.
Right, right, right.
So Bobby, matching tie,
Hmm.
pants.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, well, that's Mr. Williams to the T. And actually, Nay, she just joined on the call. She the one that kind of with that one, she helped me pick those costumes. Well, especially those pants. So that was her doing too. But yeah, we're trying to make Mr. Williams, stand out, but stand out professionally. So yeah, and that was the one we wanted to make it pop at the end. So
But you know what? Mr. Williams had a lot more lines that's played in the last play.
it's interesting is well, I'll say this. So everywhere I've been talking to people, excuse me, between this play and Divorce Saved My Marriage, that's common for everybody to say that. Everybody's been thinking that. Now I will say I've I've had Mr. Williams maybe, I don't know, 10 plays, 15, something like that. And yeah, initially he was just, he wasn't just a walk on, but he was in a few scenes. But with these last two plays, yes, I'm kind of, bringing him out that box, to where he's he's more of a center part of the story. Yeah.
And also a tattletale.
Well, he believes in being fair and honest when it comes to numbers.
I
At
love
all
that.
costs, he has to tell the truth.
Yeah, when you said you want me to say it, and you went on and said it.
Yeah, yeah, I'll say it. Yeah, that's Mr. Williams' thing. He has to tell the truth when it comes to the numbers.
Okay. And I see Miss Smith is sitting over there all quiet and sitting back. You have anything to say, Miss Smith, or should we pick on you next?
No, don't pick on me next.
So, how was your role in this play compared to other plays?
As far as stage management, or
Yes.
Hmm.
it's very challenging. It's part challenging a little bit, but fun.
Now let me ask you something. Being back there, did you have to get on any of their case, tell them to hurry up and get out there?
No, they pretty all they all know their roles and they did what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
Had fun, so that was great.
So, are you the practical joker back there?
No, uh, no, I'm the quiet one sitting in the corner.
Bobby, who's the jokester?
Well, first let me say, so I'm the one that be rushing everybody out there. That'd be me yelling, yeah, to come on, come on, come on. That'd be me. But Sharon plays a bigger role than she's being modest about. But
Yeah.
she's normally is the one that is the whole show. As you see the specials with the lights, the lighting, the sound cues when each character walks on with the microphone, the sequence or in order of the show, she actually runs that. She's in contact with the sound and the light. So that's a big part, is making sure those on time and on point. When you see the singing and that special in the center, when you see the wife and the little part where it came on with the, I'm trying not to give it away for people who didn't see it, but the part with the wife and Scott is in the middle, that lighting, everything is the cues that Sharon is tasked to do. So our play runs efficiently from because of what she does. And in between, leading up to the show, she's the one that get all the props together. She gets make sure everything that we need, in order on the prop table, backstage, making sure we have a list that nothing is left out. So that is a big piece of what we do, because I can't do everything. So she takes that load off my back. So the big thing that she does.
That's good to hear. Yeah, she is a little modest over there, isn't she? She got a lot going on. So
right now, as far as the Joker, the jokester, well, it depends on what day of the week it is. But everybody kind of know that'll be Nay, who plays Tasha in the play.
Yeah,
and she's kind of she's the youngest of the crew, but she's more animated. So she was the one that get that title.
Now, I wouldn't. If I seen all the whole cast together, she'd be the last one I think be the practical Joker.
Oh no, you just ain't heard. You just ain't heard her talk.
We're gonna hear her talk right now. She's on mute. Come on, Nate. Talk to us.
She's full of energy. Yeah, talk to us, Nate. She's full of energy.
I seen that when she came out. That girl, you come out and you just took over the house.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You just took, we're gonna do this, and this right here. It was almost like you voluntold Tony and Denise that you're using the house.
I thought that was me asking. I'm just coming on here trying to be as modest as Miss Sharon. But no, they're all right. Even though they ganged up on me, they're all right. I am the jokester. But Bobby's always doing something for somebody to make a joke about.
So now you're passing the blame on
Right.
Bobby.
Yeah, and that depends on me.
Boy,
you can't just be that. She just can't be.
So Nate, let me ask you this question. Your role in that play, in love and all this stuff, and couldn't nobody tell you anything. But you played your role, because your man been messing around. Am I right?
He's been outside. Yes, indeed.
Who's that up there laughing?
That's Bobby laughing.
But you forgave him every time, and at the end, I think at one point you was mad at Denise. And you was mad at Denise, and Denise trying to figure out, well, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Well, technically you didn't do anything, because before you did, somebody bust through the door, but so
it's all about intention.
Oh, there we go.
Her intent. What was her intent? Was it to do something?
But do you think that your husband was preying on vulnerability, where she was at?
Well, is this Nate speaking or Tasha? Because Tasha would say, no, it's all Denise. But no, seriously, my husband has some work he needs to do. We got some work on our marriage we need to tend to. And Tasha has to sometimes open her eyes. But in a lot of relationships, when the man does the woman wrong, she always got to get mad at her friend before she get mad at the man. So I think that's Tasha.
Okay, Tasha. Yeah, Tasha played a role too.
That's not Nay though, y'all. That's not Nay.
Okay.
Mm.
So Bobby, putting this cast together, you've been together for a while, and I was talking earlier before you joined. I really do believe this is one of your best plays so far. The reason why I'm saying that, everything flowed. It was a flow. It was chemistry. You could see the flow going on. Like nobody stepped on nobody's toe. It was right on point. And that's what I loved about it, because when you get a group of actors together and you do a play, and the way it flowed, it was flowing like almost flawless. Now there was a couple times in there that somebody wanted to crack up laughing, but they didn't, because I could see they sort of turned their head away. But I was watching everything. Trust me, y'all. But
Right, that's good. But if that happened, but if that happened, that's okay too.
Yeah, but Bobby, the flow that was going on. So how was the play the night before compared to Mother's Day?
Well, so the Saturday performance in Killeen, that was the opening night. So opening night jitters is always kind of on the table, because it's the first time where we're running top to bottom with an actual audience. But it was a good performance, great performance. People in Killeen are still talking about it. And at the very end, the ones that hadn't seen part one, Divorce Saved My Marriage, they in concert screamed that they want that part to be brought back. So the second night, is always usually a more relaxed night. Plus, we were performing at home, where home is like the playoffs, right? Basketball playoffs, where you're going to perform well, and you should at home. You're more relaxed. You're in your own backyard. So Sunday night was the icing on the cake.
So let me ask
But
you
I
something.
think overall,
Go ahead.
but I just think overall, the series, the trilogy, the Divorce Saved My Marriage, and then this one, Mama Knows Best, or Does She? I believe and agree with you that it's my best work. But I mean, that's the way it should be, right? As you continue to grow and you continue to take the steps that I have to learn how to write, I put a lot of effort and work into learning. I don't just throw things together. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of writing events. So just a lot of things that I take, a lot of studying that I take to grow and get better. And with my character development, a plot driven, character driven, whichever one it is, put a lot of work into doing that, and it's showing, and it shows.
I was speaking with Bobby earlier on Monday, when I was sitting down there, and I heard the feedback from people all around me, and they said, I didn't know Bobby had it like this. When has he been the big time like this? I didn't know Bobby could do that. What was his first play? What was it? I'm saying I'm just absorbing all this, and I said I'm sure I'm gonna let Bobby know. But know what, Bobby? There was no negativity from nobody that was talking about it during the break. They was waiting for the second part to come on. And and I like hearing that. And Walter, I finally figured out why the women were mad at you out in the audience. Because it was Mother's Day. They didn't want you to mess with nobody on Mother's Day. I figured that's what it was, because them ladies was something else. But seeing all that, Bobby, what's going on out there, and the feel for going out there, what is your are you going to Houston to do the play next?
Right. Well, yes, we have August 15th in Houston for Divorce Save My Marriage, September 25th for Mama Knows Best, or Does She? And then we're also October 17th, we have Divorce Save My Marriage back in Killeen. And then we're looking into dates for the Fort Worth urban area. And then outside of that, I'll be looking into outside to try to take our play there.
Wow.
But I just feel that it's the right timing. It's it's been a long time coming, but hey, you got to work to get to this point. But I believe that it's something that we have a story that's going to take off wherever we go. And my idea is to, book 2 show dates in a certain city and do one after the other. And then eventually, as I continue to get part 3 together, and then that one would be hopefully, nationally toured at that point.
Yeah.
But I just want to speak to real quick. It feels good because we have had a lot of support, especially here in home, and it has been seemed like overnight to where people come in droves. I'm very thankful, and it's just like this play just took off. Like a lot of people were in town, they missed it before, they heard about the Divorce Saved My Marriage, vice versa, and people just wanted to be a part of it. And I think we have a story that people love to follow. And I was talking with a couple of friends earlier the last few days, and I have a certain brand that I think works for me. And for one, I don't solving solutions in my stories. I don't like to be over religious in a sense of if a light bill is due or a bill is due or someone's struggling, go pray about it. Well, okay, you can pray about it, but how do the characters navigate and actually work through that problem? What's the solution? Like, and that's what I like to show my characters go through, the struggle and how they work it out versus just using scripture. Scripture's good, but in a lot of plays or a lot of, plays on this, and growth is actually showing the characters go through that struggle. I'm not going to give you all the tips, but just the second one is, a big one is, if you look at nationally touring plays, through the history of them, you always have that trophy wife or characters. My plays are about character. So all of my plays are about the people in the audience can see that looks just like me. Mm-hmm. Each one of those can say, I have an aunt that resembles her. I know friends that resemble them. I have people, it's relatable. And it's not just the beauty queen, the Instagram model who's going through a issue that or you would think, nah, you're not really going through that. You're too pretty to go through that. It's actual relatable people that people can identify with. They can see themselves on stage. And I think that is what makes our brand different than any other play. And now people are really catching on to it because it's relatable to them.
Mm. I'm gonna go around the horn a little bit. I got a question for everybody that I'm gonna ask. What would you say to encourage people to come out and support Live Theater and future productions like this one?
Well, I'll start first, and then everybody can say their piece. But that's a really good question, because live theater is still very important, because we're telling our stories. We're showing the struggles, especially in this particular play, about marriage, relationships, friendships, being influenced by, boundaries, friends. The mother moved in. All these things, true things that people are going through. And we have a platform, thankfully, that we're showing how to navigate those problems and giving them different solutions that they may not thought of. And along the way, enjoying great entertainment.
Mm-hmm. I would say it's different from watching a movie on television. Yeah, you talk back to the TV screen, but the TV screen is not going to talk back to you. Where they could get involved with the people on the stage and almost reach out and touch us. And sometimes I find myself looking at them like, yeah, you know what I mean. and involving them and pulling them in. And it's so different from watching a movie. It's like a movie, but it's live, and they can relate to it more, I feel.
Okay. Anybody else?
Encourage people to come out and support and just enjoy a reprieve from the stressors, the normalcy of everyday life. Come out and be a part of seeing real stories that roll out and and like Bobby was saying, viewing different solutions and ways that people can work things out. But I think one of the special things that we should never ever lose in our plays is that we do have that faith element in there. That's what draws people to our plays, and it's wholesome. People aren't scared to bring their children. It's a family oriented thing, and for our community, I mean, the root and the anchor of our community is faith. And so I feel like when people can see that and can, yes, see us working through things, because we have to do the work. Faith without work is dead, but they get to see the work, but they also know that there's a faith element, a spiritual element, that don't ever forget about God and whatever you're going through. So I like that. And I like that it's telling our stories and showing our stories and how to navigate things as the African American community. Now, don't get me wrong, anybody can relate, but I like that they will see, when they come, they see faces that look like them. Yes. Up there acting and doing things and working things out on stage. So that's what I enjoy, and that's how I would encourage somebody to come out, and they'll get a message. They'll get a message out of the they'll attract to one character, and they'll find a message, and it can help them in real life.
So real quick, I just see definitely the realism part, but one of the things that's so important and pivotal right now in our society is the technical the technical aspect, where it has actually separated instead of unifying. And I know that when people are able to come and have the real life experience, they have that true interaction and that realness in person. So because I'm looking at how the was it computerized and interactive for so long that everything seems so superficial and fake. But for a unifying and making that real, and making that a real thing where they interact and get to see, they get to breathe, they see people that look like them, there's stories that when they go home, that's what it is. So in person live and in person is so important right now.
I agree.
And what I liked about it, I'm going to jump in one more time if that's okay. What I liked about it is the way the world is today, people need to come out and laugh and have a good time instead of staying focused on what's going on in the world. And on Mother's Day, I don't know how Bobby got all that together on Mother's Day. That was the best ever. And I just think people enjoyed it just to break away from reality,
True. Mr. Walter?
I don't have anything to add. I think everybody covered all the big points. Like the arts are amazing, and I don't know. It's just amazing to even go. Like, I like going to theaters. I like going to shows because they get me out of the box. I like having something to do on the weekends. I like being able to support my friends. I like hearing music. I like all those different aspects that I don't necessarily get when I'm watching it from home. It's almost like going to church in person versus going to church on YouTube. It's something about being in the room that really elevates the experience as opposed to just watching something on television. So,
yeah, okay. Nay?
I just knew I was gonna get called on next.
You the last one.
No, honestly, I ditto what everyone has said, especially coming out of the COVID season where everyone's kind of at home. I think now people are ready to get back outside. Like they want to find things to do. And so again, echoing what everyone's saying as far as seeing other people that look like them. But I also feel like coming out as far as alive and in person is very personable, and then you're able to bring your homegirl out or your mom or out, or even my father was there,
Wow.
and to come out on Mother's Day. He's there watching a play, right? And so we had the men out as well, right? And so it just kind of brings the community together. And I think especially like right now, everyone's kind of getting out of that COVID mode. It's time to bring the community back together. And then it brings that positivity and also provides a light. Like anyone, you don't know what the next person is going through. And so that laughter or even those nuggets where we plug in our faith or whatnot, some people just need that. Some people need a little reminder. And so however we're able to reach them with our ministry, that we're just here, we're just vessels, and we're obeying God's word right now. So I love it, and I'm so thankful for everyone coming out. I do believe live performances are better than on screen, because I'm gonna tell you, I ain't going to the movies, but I'll be the first one to buy a ticket to a play. So yes, indeed.
You know what? I listen to everybody. When we were growing up, Mom made sure we went to plays, and the most boring play I went to my whole life was Nutcracker. I said, when is this thing going to end? Me and that play did not get along, but I understood.
It is a long play.
Yeah, I understood where Mom was coming from. Go out and see live performances, because it isn't like the movies nowadays. It could come out on Tuesday. Somebody got a bootleg on Wednesday and watch it on that. But with the live play, you can't bootleg that. It's right there. It's performance. It's right there in front of you, and that's what I like about it. And I think me and Bobby saw one time. You never know when y'all make a mistake or you forget a line, because you just keep on flowing, and that's what makes it so good to see that. But then when you talk to the cast, that have y'all ever messed up? Oh Lord, let me tell you how many times I messed up, but I kept on going. But that's the beauty about live performances. I love it. I mean, it's nothing no better. And another one is you can't go to sleep either, like in movies. Some people go to movies just go to sleep in there. Doing a live performance, you can't, because you never know what's going to happen.
Right. At least you shouldn't fall asleep.
I don't think you're gonna fall asleep one of your plays, Bobby. You got too much going on.
I hope not. That's the aim. That's I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody was messing with
we
me.
try to keep it spicy.
Yeah, somebody was messing with me. Hey, Ron, since you know Bobby, you got the inside track. What is third one gonna be? Y'all know exactly what it's gonna be. What is it gonna be? Can't tell you. You know it. You can't tell us. They don't know. I don't know it, but it felt good to tell them that.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
So many people want to
ahead.
know what the third one's going to be, because you got them all hyped now, Bobby. They all hyped. They
Right.
see 1 and 2. See, what's funny is, my wife said, "Did we see the first one?" I said, "Yeah, we did. It was at the church, right around the corner from the house." Was that his play? So now I got to go school my wife on Bobby and his plays. So, but yeah, that was the first one. But she vaguely remembered until she seen the second one. Then she started putting 2 and 2 together. And that's what's
Okay.
unique about it. If you seen the first one and you forgot about it, when you see the second one, you're going to remember the first one.
Right. And all of them have a beginning, middle, and end. So you don't necessarily have to see the first one, or to really know what's going on in the second one. So each one of them is standalone itself. It got a beginning, middle, and ending story to it. And part 3 is going to kind of be real, very, very, very spicy.
Oh.
Gonna up the stakes on it.
I'm looking forward to that in there. So, any last words from anybody before we let everybody go?
I want to say something again. I had well, I have a very good girlfriend. We've been friends forever. And on that Saturday, she funeralized her son, and she was on the scale about coming to the play, but Bobby made it possible where she could get up close, and she came, and that sadness left her, and she just had a great time. Laughter came back. She didn't have time to think about the tragedy that she had just went through the day before. She was full of joy and laughter. That touched me to my heart, and I thank Bobby for allowing her to be close to the front in order to take that pain away. And it happened for her. I seen it with my own eyes. I was like, glory to God for that. Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
That. So Bobby plays can also bring healing to people.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Man, that's deep and good.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody.
Well, I just thank God for being used to, to touch the community in the way that we do, and I just want, thank you for always being involved in what we're doing, and wanting to interview us on your platform here, and helping to get a word out on a lot of things that's going on in the community. So that means a lot to all of us, really, because you don't have to do this, but you do. And a lot of the other places, just through the years, where if you try to reach out to certain stations or try to just to get an interview or whatever, it's you know you're I'm very, very, very thankful for you. Very, very thankful for what all that you do for us and everybody else in the community.
Oh, thank you.
I like to really thank you.
Well, you know what? If I have my cars right by the end of the year, I'll be in my own studio.
Amen.
That's what I'm pushing for right now. And I love doing Zoom, but I love to see everybody in person too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
That has been. I told somebody about 3 or 4 years ago, I'm gonna get a building and I'm not gonna pay for it.
Okay.
And
There
they
you
looked
go.
at me and
There you
said, well,
go.
wait a minute, I said, I'm not gonna pay for it.
Come
I said,
on.
I don't mean to be arrogant or anything, but as much as I do for the community, somebody
Yeah.
gonna give me a building.
Mm-hmm.
And when I
Somebody
get
do.
that
That's
building,
right.
and this is what the building gonna consist of: youth. I'm bringing the youth in to run the radio station.
Okay.
And
There you
that's what
go.
I want. I want to see them. I want to teach them on how to do things, how to interview, how to be on their personality, how to build things. I want to be there because I'm not going to be around here forever, but I want to pass that
Mm-hmm.
torch down to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't
That's
think of nobody
wonderful.
better than the youth.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome. That's the awesome thing. And yeah, that's awesome. We believe in you to have that building given to you by the end of the year.
Yes.
We in agreement with that.
And when I do, I'm
And
going to invite all y'all over. Y'all just bring some food. I'm just kidding. I have that.
no, we like to eat. We can do that. We can bring
Bobby
food.
don't.
Have a
He
good time.
doesn't feed us though. We don't eat all the time.
Nay, come on, Nay.
Oh. Wow. Oh,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I
I
see
had to
that
get a
now,
joke
but
in there. I had to get a joke in there.
I was going to say that. Now I see where it comes from.
right,
Give her a little bit and she'll take it.
Yeah.
right, right. And I also like to say thank you to Colleen audience supporters, and also especially San Antonio and the other, the cities, Houston's that we performed that they're looking for us to come. But without their support, it's impossible to do what we do. So that the energy that they give us, the love that they show us, that means a lot. It helps us to advance our product to the next city, the next location. But it, it would be hard to do this with zero people in the seat. So they've been very supportive through the years, and especially now that it's growing, and that my heart. Really do. I'm completely humbled and grateful to our supporters wherever you are. There's people that call and text when we come into the East Coast, to Florida. They're still waiting. But I say, hey, it's coming one day. I guarantee you one day. I don't know when, but it's coming one day. So I just like to thank everybody that supports us.
And Bobby, I like to thank you because you always make sure I have a ticket. No matter what,
Oh,
you
yes,
sure.
yes.
You always make sure I have a ticket
course.
to the play. But I wouldn't expect to be sitting all the way up front. I could throw Rotten Tomatoes at y'all so close.
Of course. I believe in looking out, for people that look out and help us too. I believe it's about helping each other. So I'm glad you're able to make it.
Yes, and like the cast, I told Bobby, anything you need, anytime, the door is always open. And I told Bobby if something was going on, he said, Ron, can we get on this day? I told him I will make room for you to get on the show. That's how deep I feel about Bobby and things that he's doing, because I remember his first plays coming on up, and then hear people out there saying, Bobby got it like that now? You don't know his struggles behind the scene to get where he's at right now.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. That's going to be maybe in a book one day. Jackie knows a little bit about, she's, one of my go-tos that I talk to, but Nay is too secondary. Sharon is too, but it's by no means easy. We've done I've done about 155 shows just between all the different cities, and probably about 140 of them all failed, flopped, numbers wise, but the people that we touch, if you look at most people, I know a lot of playwrights in Fort Worth, Arlington, Houston, Austin. I know them all through Texas, but nobody travels with their performance. Now they do if some theater will bring them, but nobody travels because they don't take the risk, and it is a risk. You have to pay for the lodging, you got to pay for the van, the moving trucks with gas prices the way it is now. These, especially on diesel, you got to pay for the advertising, you got to pay for the building, and some of these places are very, very, very expensive. They're not economical, and it's a risk when nobody knows your name in that community, or it's been a struggle. But that's why at this point, a lot of times I get it. I'm so thankful. I just start crying. Where the things that I think about, the struggles I've been through, people that turned me down, the people that turned their back on me, the failed shows, the growth in everything. But at the same time, I'm still living in the moment and enjoying the process.
Amen.
That's the big part, is enjoying the everything as it is me. When people come up to us after the show and they talk to us and they want to take pictures, and they even the comment like you said that you heard, and they didn't mean that in a bad way. And I've heard other great stories. Someone I put in a group today that someone's experience says that our show was phenomenal. They believe that we're surpassed or on that level as a top Perry production. Things like that. I never take any of that for granted. Like all those really mean something, that we touch people that much that they're still talking about it afterwards. So it has true meaning. So I'll take the risk, but along the way, there's been a lot of tears, and there still may be some more coming, because we still got. Jackie went to a show yesterday, and she texted me and she said, "Bobby, this is where we need to do our next play at part 3." She was at the Empire. Yeah. And it looks really nice in there. Now I don't know if I shared this with the cast, but my dream, when I very first started, my dream has always been the Lala Cockrell. That's just always been my dream. But Lala Cockrell Empire, it would be great. But that is the next level that we're moving to, and we're doing it strategically. And I think the people are growing with us. Now it makes sense to go to that next level. But yes, it's been a struggle, but I'm just thankful that we're still here and we're still pressing forth. We're not going to give up.
I
Right.
see that. I see that. Can we gonna claim it right now? It's gonna happen.
Right. Amen.
It's
Yes,
gonna
yes,
happen.
sir. I agree.
All right, everybody. We're gonna let everybody go because some of y'all gotta go eat. Some of y'all need to cook dinner for me because I'm hungry too. But once again, I appreciate y'all taking time out your busy schedule to come on here. And Bobby, I will have this ready for you before night's over with.
Okay.
Edit part of it, and I'll send it to you so you have it and do whatever you want
Thank
to do
you.
with it.
Thank you.
So,
I'll
all
post
right,
it on
everybody.
page for everybody.
Y'all take
Thank you
care.
again.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Recording stopped.
All right, everybody. You just heard that right there. That was Bobby McMorris and most of the crew was there. So this is DJ Ron G on WSAN Radio. All I can say is y'all have a blessed evening. I'll catch you by tomorrow morning for Throwback Thursday here on WSAN.